This is acquisition.com, and this is a website that offers scaling courses to businesses. Now, this is run by Alex Hormozi, who I've seen before and seems like a really great guy, and he adds a lot of positivity in the world. So this message or this video is really for his web designers and not for him. So if you're offering businesses courses on how to scale, I'd expect in 2026 you would want to be found on ChatGPT and Google Gemini, because there are more searches going through there, as most people now realize, compared to the more traditional ways of search. Now, it's a really simple website, and of course, acquisition.com will receive a lot of traffic just because of Alex Hormozi. But what about receiving some new traffic from large language models? So let's just have a quick look at EZY.ai. I entered acquisition.com into here. He's actually found for one prompt on ChatGPT, what are the best business scaling workshops that use the theory of constraints, but he's not found on any of these other prompts on ChatGPT. So instead of doing a full report, I just want to show you some really low-hanging fruit on how he could massively improve his AEO or answer engine optimization. Now, if we go to acquisition.com/LLMS.txt, he does not have an LLMS.txt file. Let me just explain why that's important. Now, I apologize to the non-techie of you out there. This is a public-facing piece of information, really. It's the source code of the front page of his website. I shouldn't say source code, actually. I should say it's the front-rendered information, the HTML, the CSS of his website. I hope I didn't lose you there. But basically, as you can see, it's very bloated. The designers have used HubSpot, which is just a drag and drop website template builder. It's not been professionally built. It's really messy. And we kind of call this code bloat, or div slop sometimes is what we call it. But LLMs really don't want to read through all of this. They just want to have structured information. And there's two ways of doing that. First of all, you create an LLMs.txt file. And as I showed you, there is not one on acquisition.com. So if we go back to EZY.ai, EZY.ai, and click on LLMs, on the left column, you've got the score, which is 0%, and the issues, what we recommend. In the middle, there's the existing LLMs that does not exist. And in the right, here is the LLMs.txt file that we create. And if you were to feed this into an LLM, they would probably score it around 94 to 98%. So we talk about workshop blog updates, awards and recognition. We add all the links to his training courses, FAQs. We add all of this information automatically, who the founders are, so there can be no disambiguity about who the company is, who runs it. And you can simply just upload that through one click of a button, and that's it. Now, large language models will be able to easily find information without sifting through all of this code. So that's the first thing, really simple to do. So you can use EZY.ai to do that, or if you're not using EZY, you can create your own one. Now, we give anybody with one schema on their website 50%. We're very generous with the score. It could be about 2%. But if we click on schema, now don't be scared by the word schema. It's just, if you're non-techie, I want to make sure this video is for techie and non-techie. Here are all the issues found that we recommend for acquisition.com. Now, in the middle column, we have the existing content. These are different web pages. If we click on the web pages, acquisition.com only has one schema. It's called video object. So I'm pretty sure one of the plugins is using is just injected video object. That's it. Just a video object of videos on his website. That's on every single page. Now, what EZY does is it would auto-generate schema for every single web page. So if you look at his homepage, we have said, okay, this is his Facebook link, his LinkedIn link, his Twitter. So there can be, again, no disambiguity about who Acquisition are. And it will then put all of this schema into his homepage. And really, he should have this description, a course designed for service type, business scaling. All of these are keywords, essentially, that large language models can now find. You're making this for large language models to easily find all of these workshops, services. Well, the type is a service, but yes, all of these services. And you want all of these across every single web page. Now, if you go to workshops or courses, if
not scaling as fast as you want, or maybe
all of these schema injected across every single web page, I'm pretty certain, well, one, we can guarantee his AI visibility would increase, but pretty certain it would bring him more revenue and more customers if that's something he wants, which I'm sure he does. And as you can see, it adds all of these schema across all of his pages. And at the moment, he literally doesn't have any schema for large language models to be able to find him, compared to what he could have here and have all of this injected. So I won't go into too much more information here because all these widgets have got a lot of information behind them. Maybe a quick look at Reddit presence. He's got a neutral Reddit presence score. Maybe somebody could look at the negative comments and reply to those. So this could be quite beneficial. But the really low-hanging fruit is for his LLMs.txt file, maybe an LLMs full.txt and schema. And again, with EZY.ai, you can do all of this through the click of one button. And again, this isn't calling out Alex or Mosey, but maybe a message to his web designers that if you're going to use templates to build websites, then really you want to make sure that you have an LLMs.txt and proper schema so that large language models can eventually find you. And for somebody offering courses on scaling your business, this is something we think that they should have. So acquisition.com, please sign up to EZY.ai. Thank you very much.